Training to develop Qi. Blood and Qi are the two main substances constituting the flesh body, but Qi is more important than blood. Normally, man can abstain from eating and drinking for a few days, but nobody can refrain from breathing except with heart training and if he can breathe via skin pores or can take in cosmic electric through a vital point on the top of the head. Qi is the synthesis of many kinds of Qi constituents, and man takes it from both the outside and the inside. From the outside is the atmospheric air, and in the inside are the original Qi, cereals Qi, flavors Qi. The two latter kinds of Qi exist in foods and drinks. All of these constituents constitute a unique Qi moving in the body in two kinds, Yang Qi and Yin Qi. The unique Qi gets three characteristics: pure, clean, dirty, or toxic. In the body, these characteristics contribute partially to the duration of longevity of the flesh body, with accidents as exceptions. To any extent that the pure Qi in the flesh body reaches its character and character's energy also stretch out to that area, i.e., the greater the substance's essence of pure Qi, the higher its mobility and the mightier its power. Because its mobile power is mighty, blood circulates well. The fact shows clearly that any sacred substances of which the descendant transmutation is great in quality, in quantity, its character and character's energy are great accordingly. And the greater the amount of the sacred substance that gets descendant transmutation, the greater the amount that gets ascendant transmutation. Qi and Qi power contribute greatly to the internal activities, such as in dreams and in facial colors. In daily activities, 4 systems of the 4 sacred substances animate, but in dreams, only 3 systems of 3 sacred substances operate. The 3 substances of Qi, electric, and light operate with the animation of the mind, but the intensity of animation of the Qi body in dreams depends on the Qi power, the superpower. Thanks to the activities in dreams, one can discover the intensity of Qi power in his body. They also give symptoms of diseases that are caused by Qi and blood. Or, thanks to the mighty Qi power of Qi body, the supermind of Qi body can evolve. And, with the supernatural phenomena, the supermind can learn while the flesh body is in sleep or in rest. Reducing the number of systems of sacred substances is to transmute ascendantly to another body in order to get evolution. In training Qi, one can reduce 2 systems of 2 sacred substances at a time. This reduction renders the appearance of the electric body in visions. So, dreams and visions can be realized at will when one aims to turn off 1 system or 2 of the sacred substances before sleeping. It is the same in daily activities. When one turns off the animation of 1 system or 2 that is or are related to lighter substances, electric, light, one's remaining activities are connected to only 3 or 2 systems. The Qi body with 3 systems, or the electric body, 2 systems, appears and operates. If the animation of blood is turned off, sensations cease, then only the animation of Qi is left in the inner body. It is the Qi body of which the supersense organs and the supermind can operate in the atmosphere. If 2 systems of Qi and blood are turned off, the body and the heart stop operating, then only the animation of brain, electric and light, remains. The electric body appears, the supersense organs, the superheart, and the supermind can operate within and beyond the atmosphere. In this case, The electric body and the soul are animating and operating. The external sign of the training of qi is the good regulation of inner breaths. It influences the way of living of the practitioner of qi. The good regulation of breaths is in the lower part of the body trunk in activities revealed through outer appearance. Face without specific colors. No appearance of colors under skin. One is immune to the descendant transmutations of qi and liquid, to individual fortunes and misfortunes, and particularly the flesh body enjoys the genuine fortunes. Footnote: specific colors are the 5 specific colors appearing on 12 parts of the face, which show fortunes or misfortunes, dangers or troubles of each individual. And a footnote: Thun's appearance in pupils of the eyes. Superpower appears, thus the view is straight with no fluctuation of feelings. Without fluctuation of feelings, one's countenance is dignified. The mind, having a high degree of intelligence, knowing thoroughly the cause, matters and events, adducing clearly for consideration, being orderly and systemic in ideas, and logical and coherent in speech. Training to develop qi is similar to nourishing blood. If the practitioner gets some disease caused by dirty or toxic qi, first he must restore his health. If dirty qi and toxic qi exist in the body, he has to expel them first by using clean qi. Finally, the practitioner strengthens qi in order to transmute it ascendantly into electric. Dirty qi and toxic qi are both created from inside and infiltrate from outside. From inside, they are created by thoughts and or by fluctuation of strong feelings. For example, asthma arises because of dirty qi and toxic qi, or by strong feelings such as deep resentment, sorrow, or overexcitement. Dirty qi and toxic qi can be widespread into 3 frontal parts of the body trunk, or partially in the upper part, middle, or only at the lower part. They may extend widely to other parts, internal organs, and joints of bones. Knowing exactly where dirty qi and toxic qi affect, one can cure himself by drawing them away. Curing from inside is to use clean qi to drive dirty qi and toxic qi out of the body. Using the observing mind to conduct clean qi to remove harmful qi with very gentle exhalation. If clean qi increases, dirty qi and toxic qi decrease. On the contrary, when dirty qi and toxic qi rise, clean qi diminishes. Using the observing mind to push qi is like using hands to squeeze wet clothes. In the body, wherever blood cells exist, qi flows. Anybody who wants to retain great volume of clean qi needs to use 3 parts of the body trunk. However, the lower part can keep clean qi. This means one should use his hip and belly to breathe. Leaping amphibians like frogs and toads are small in size, but their body contains much qi because they enlarge their hip and belly to contain qi. Dogs and cats also breathe with belly, therefore they can avoid diseases caused by dirty and toxic qi. They only fall ill because of decayed foods or toxins. To those whose breaths are not steady because of the nature of their work or because of not strengthening their backbone, or those who live in the environments deficient of clean qi, gradually the volume of their lungs reduces. These people should breathe with their lower part of the body trunk to force the amount of clean qi to move reversely to the middle and upper parts in order to enlarge their lungs and chest. Thanks to this way of breathing, clean qi flows upwards, expelling dirty and toxic qi from the lower part of the lungs. This procedure reduces phlegm, stops one's cough, and increases the quantity of qi. Many positions are used to help with breathing. Each position gets its own benefits. Frog sitting position. Sitting on one's bottoms, legs crossed, bending the back and the head forward in order to place comfortably the hands on the ground. This position enlarges the size of the hip and the belly, thus increasing the volume of qi contained inside. Also, the inhalation provides a great amount of oxygen to the three parts of the body trunk, and the exhalation eliminates more carbonic gas. This way of breathing reduces tiredness and exhaustion faster. Lying position. The whole body must be relaxed. The tongue curves in and touches the soft palate. The observing mind directs towards the lower part of the belly. Inhale gently, exhale delicately, and feel a warm stream of qi spreading out from the skin of the whole body. The practitioner feels a subtle pleasure. This way of breathing excludes dirty qi and toxic qi from the whole flesh body, increasing clean qi in blood, globules, cells, and all organs. To the elderly or those who have insufficient original qi or a badly functioning digestion system, or often feel cold, or their sinews contract often, this way of breathing can be used to maintain a normal body temperature and stabilize their original qi. If one's original qi can be maintained, all of the above-mentioned symptoms will be removed. This way of breathing can exclude mental troubles and emotional burden, helping man sleep easily and soundly. The neutralization of moods by regulating one's breath gives the natural character to the life. This spontaneous state is a source of happiness which adults experienced in their childhood. Lotus seat. Sitting on one's bottom, legs crossed, hands placed on the feet, backbone upright, head in a straight position, eyes closed, the mind stays away, but all of its functions must cease operating. In order to perform this sitting posture easily, one had better practice the first two positions. One should start performing this sitting posture only when one's inhalation and exhalation are delicate and subtle, and the heart's beats seem as if non-existent. Gradually, one's heart reaches a voidness that neutralizes all feelings. All functions of the mind stop completely. The heart stops beating. At this moment, the globules animate on their own. Inhalation and exhalation cease. Oxygen enters the body through skin pores, much like the atmospheric air passes through the leaf cells and the tree trunk, for trees have no sensations and feelings. In this state, qi reaches an extreme purity. Electric and light that earlier animated in qi and blood now gather in the brain. When clean qi in the body is absolutely pure, all diseases caused by dirty and toxic blood and qi are driven away from the body by clean qi. The body restores its good health. Training to augment clean qi is to strengthen clean qi. It exists outside the body, around the earth, depending on environments and on the air, which infiltrates into skin pores or comes into lungs through breathing. Moreover, clean qi can be created from inside the body by mixing the light of the mind and of the genuine heart with the atmospheric air, turning it into clean qi. If clean qi animates inside the body, one feels a subtle pleasure. If one creates clean qi from inside, one can execute this creation at any place, i.e., regardless of the physical environment that he is in. The function of the three frontal parts of the body is to contain atmospheric air and turn it into clean qi. However, the lower part is the fundamental base, and the effect of transmuting clean qi into mystic power and cosmic energy is caused by narrowing the circuit of breathing. This inner movement constitutes many ways of breathing: inner breathing, turtle's breathing, and genuine breathing. Inner breathing, breathing with lower part of the belly and the hip. The practitioner can direct his observing mind to conduct his breaths and his heartbeats, both of which should be well balanced at the pace of the heartbeats. Although the practitioner can breathe easily from inside, the circuits of blood and qi still operate. The two sacred substances, blood, qi, still keep their life's powers. Turtles breathing. Turtles breathe gently, and their body contains much air. They adapt to both land and water. With slow movements, their heart beats slowly and steadily without sudden change, like in man's heartbeats. Man can imitate this very subtle breathing of turtles. This breathing must concentrate on the vital point in front of the kidneys. Genuine breathing. This is the way of breathing of plants because there is no circuit of qi or liquid in their stem or tree trunk. Without circuits of qi and blood, this way of breathing in man disconnects from feelings and sensations. Only the circuits of electric and light remain, which are directed by the mind. The flesh body has no movement, but the animation of qi and blood still exists. Therefore, the flesh body still keeps the temperature constant at 27 Celsius degree. At 37 Celsius degree, all life's powers concentrate in the brain. Consequently, all qi and electric vessels are in good conditions. Yogis and those who practice a hard physical and moral discipline in order to acquire spiritual perfection follow these established rules. A. Underwater. When one ceases breathing, but his life is still alive in his brain, oxygen in water passes through his skin pores into the whole body, much as aquatic plants absorb oxygen involuntarily. B. Underground. Here, the practitioner must make more endeavors. The circuits of the three substances of electric, qi, and blood stop moving, while the electric vessels are in perfect condition. Therefore, man can take in the electric animating underground through the magnetic field of his human electric spreading around his head. The absorbed electric passes through the invisible orifice on top of his head. From this, it is divided into two currents flowing in the yang electric vessel and the yin electric vessel. Then, the two electric currents transmute descendantly into clean qi to nourish his organs and cells. Thanks to this descendant transmutation, i.e., from electric to qi, the practitioner can abstain from eating and drinking without feeling hungry because the blood is preserved naturally. This is both the marvel and miracle within man's body. This exercise requires strong physical and mental efforts, but the easiest way is to breathe from the lower part of the belly. It helps practitioners strengthen their invisible powers of qi and blood. The ascendant transmutation of powers of qi and blood into the invisible powers of hồn, vía, thân also comes from the lower part of the belly. The lower part of the belly uses clean qi as its basis. Clean Qi uses genuinely void heart as its source. Genuinely void heart means there is no longer any fluctuation of sensations, feelings, and thoughts, i.e., all life's powers of blood and Qi cease moving. They change into their life, i.e., Hồn, Vía, and Thân. Therefore, nourishing Hồn, Vía, and Thân is to use the light, the brightness, the cosmic energy of the intelligence mind to shine on and conduct Qi, clean Qi into the lower part of the belly. Thanks to this way of breathing, Qi in the body is steadily regular and unvarying. When Qi becomes regular and unvarying in the inside, round the clock, feelings has no fluctuation, blood produces no sensation. When feelings and sensations stop fluctuating, Qi body appears and animates. If it animates permanently, in night dreams, the Qi body of the practitioner moves Qi itself, or flies upward. Whenever feelings fluctuate, the corresponding sensation arises accordingly, then the flesh body operates again. Regular Qi happens because of the way of inner breathing. In other words, when one performs inner breathing, Qi becomes regular and unvarying. The occurrence of flying Qi body proves that the invisible powers, Hồn, Vía, and Thân, of Qi and blood are mighty. This is not transcendence or a characteristic of any particular person, but instead shows that right in man's body there are extraordinary possibilities that we do not yet know how to use. Training to improve human electric. Human electric belongs to supernature. Thus, it is more difficult to be identified than Qi and blood. Qi can be recognized easily through one's inhalation and exhalation, which are displayed in the movement of blood and in heartbeats. Through such supernatural phenomena related to human electric as telepathy, subconscious inspiration, radiesthesia, vision, etc., we can perceive the animation of human electric. These external phenomena reveal the intensity of human electric. When human electric is mighty, it spreads out of and covers the flesh body. In such movements, even though one may stumble and fall down, his flesh body is not injured or his skin is not scratched. Wild animals cannot harm him, or he stays alive in aircraft accidents, etc. This is because human electric covering his whole body is mightier than the Qi and liquid powers attacking from outside. However, if human electric in man's body decreases to the level that the powers of external Qi and liquid are stronger than one's inner Qi and liquid inside one's flesh body, then in time of accidents, the flesh body must be seriously wounded or even die. The moment man's activities disconnect from his two systems of Qi and blood, the electric body appears and operates with the supermind and the superheart. Whenever the electric body operates, its powers are mightier than those of Qi and liquid, even when the latter are in their strongest motions. People who experience the genuinely void heart or who behave with virtues hold within themselves great powers of human electric without themselves being aware of. Qi flows throughout the whole body, but its superpower gathers in the lower part of the belly. Similarly, human electric moves in the whole body, but its mystic power concentrates on the brain, hence a ring or a disk of light surrounding the head, or the aureole. The larger this aureole, the greater the power of gathered electric. At such moments, in one's flesh body, qi flows easily and blood is pure and clean. When qi flows easily, all orifices, i.e., nose, ears, etc., are clean, meaning no dirty substances are stuck in these orifices. Saliva is sweet and there is no eye discharge, mattering, or rheum. Clean blood, clean and shiny skin, no itch or acne appears. These are some external signs of the flesh body when the intensity of human electric is high. When the super senses of the electric body operate, one can see, hear, and smell the supernatural colors, sounds, and fragrances. The electric body resembles an unborn baby in his mother's womb. Also, the electric body is called the unborn baby of the supernatural world. The electric body develops and evolves in the supernatural small world, much like the unborn baby, which grows thanks to the electric and qi in his mother's womb. The electric body gets developed by the light and the electric of the cosmos and operates with the super sense organs, the super mind, and the super heart in the supernatural world. The unborn baby does not use his 5 natural sense organs. All orifices are still closed. Similarly, in man's electric body, the genitals cease operating completely and gradually become small. In women, her genitalia changes like a man's. It is the phenomenon of ascendant transmutation, from yin to yang. The nervous system of the unborn baby connects to the sentimental, moral, and intellectual states of his mother. In latency, his supernatural and supernatural lives are influenced by his mother. The foundation of the heart and the mind of the baby are constituted from the states of the heart and the mind of his mother. The electric body operates in the supernatural small world. Therefore, the super heart and the super mind can evolve through supernatural images. These images are the data based on which the thinking function of the supermind operates and evolves. Some scientists and artists use their supermind to discover the established laws of the supernatural small world when they concentrate their thinking highly. At that moment, although there are 5 natural sense organs open, the thinking function of their mind stops. Thus, the flesh body has no sensation, and their mind changes into supermind. The functions of the supermind begin to operate, and simultaneously, the electric body operates. The mind operates infrequently. When the flesh body functions, the mind is active, and the 5 natural sense organs act. But in sleep, the mind and the 5 natural sense organs stop operating. When the supermind operates, the superheart animates accordingly. At this moment, the heart stops and the soul appears. The supermind operates and evolves. Subsequently, the soul strengthens. Anyone who wants to train his human electric must first of all control the reduction of his human electric. This reduction is caused by ego-related thoughts and the state of the heart, i.e., human electric transmutes descendantly into qi and spreads out from the flesh body. When the heart state fluctuates, i.e., feelings arouse, qi in organs fluctuates, and human electric expands. Signs of the reduction of human electric are tiredness of the flesh body and diminution of the mind's vigilance. In the case of qi, the lower part of the belly is the essential place where qi gathers and gets transmuted ascendantly. Regarding human electric, The head and the brain are the important places where human electric gathers and transmutes ascendantly. Human electric is a sacred substance without the elements of space and time. Therefore, anyone who wants to gather human electric must use his invisible organs, which have no element of space and time. The invisible organ that is used to gather cosmic electric is the heart, but it must be in genuinely void state. In sleep, the heart is genuine and void, thus paving the way for the ascendant transmutation of clean qi. Therefore, the lost energy of human electric in the brain is restored gradually, but very slowly. This is the involuntary restoration of human electric. Involuntary restoration, however, there must always be the catalyzing effect by the light of the mind. That means the mind must be in the natural state of consciousness and the heart is in the genuinely void state. This is a supernatural physical phenomenon. The light catalyzes onto clean qi and produces human electric. Half an hour is enough for this catalyzing effect to transmute clean qi ascendantly into human electric. This shows clearly that the genuine voidity of the heart is the supernatural condition for the light of the mind to catalyze onto clean qi and get the latter to transmute ascendantly into human electric, which concentrates on the brain, which at that moment must be in the supernatural state. The involuntary and voluntary restorations are complete and perfect renovations of all substances that have been spent and or wasted, thanks to the functions of synchronized ascendant and descendant transmutations of the genuinely void heart. How does the genuinely void state work? The genuinely void state is the state in which the two-way transmutations happen synchronously. This means the original energy of the sacred substances reveals itself and animates miraculously. This energy transmutes in synchronization. For example, the genuinely void heart exists when human electric in the flesh body is constant. In the genuinely void state of the heart, the original energy of human electric appears. In ascendant transmutation, yang electric and yin electric partly become the light under the catalyzing effect by the light itself. In descendant transmutations, electric changes into qi and qi into liquid. Thanks to this, all substances are well balanced. The benefit of naturalizing the void state is that the health is kept in stable condition. Exceeding the normal level of human electric is to strengthen the electric body. Human electric moves in invisible vessels, in the front and the back, right in the middle of the body trunk, with its functions of transmuting in descendant and ascendant ways. The light of the mind shines onto the atmospheric air through inhalation and conducts qi down along its frontal vessel. In exhalation, qi is conducted up along the back vessel, and under the catalysis by the light of the mind and the atmospheric air, qi becomes clean qi and human electric, supplying energy for the brain and the cells of the flesh body. Human electric is a sacred substance. It is the second most important power after the light. If human electric is stable, qi and blood in the flesh body are also well balanced. This is an established rule. In the genuinely void state, if there is no catalyzing effect of another stronger substance, all substances transmute ascendantly. Whenever any body part or any invisible organ is in void state, its related substance gathers in which the lighter, latent substance gathers too. For example, in the genuine body, when inhalation and exhalation are well regulated, latent qi in blood spreads and mixes with qi in the whole body. The refined power changes into qi power. In genuine body, refined power plus qi power plus qi in blood. Qi power plus qi equals superpower in blood. In genuine heart, refined power plus qi plus electric plus electric. Electric plus electric equals mystic power in qi and blood. Genuine mind, refined power plus qi plus electric plus light and plus light. Light plus light equals cosmic energy. So it could be said that genuine body contains superpower, invisible power of qi. Genuine heart contains mystic power, invisible power of electric. And genuine mind contains cosmic energy. Cosmic energy exists in man. In brief, in genuinely void state, the light spreads. And the life of life's power is an invisible energy. Thanks to the genuinely void state of the heart, man can exert to develop human electric.